In today's video, I've got 5 facts about Khun Aguero Agnis from the series Tower of God / a character analysis video. We will be going over Khun's bio, backstory, his voice actors, abilities in the anime, and more. Now, a quick warning that there will be spoilers, so just a heads up, and this video will only cover up to part 1 of the webtoon because I believe that's where the anime will cover. So for more weekly anime character fact videos, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss a video. Anyway, with that being said, let's roll intro and get straight into the video. Khun Aguero Agnis, simply referred to as Khun, is one of the main characters in the series, who made his debut in episode 1 of the anime and volume 1, chapter 5 of the webtoon. Now, for any football or soccer fans out there, you'll probably have twitched slightly when you heard this character's name, as he is named after Argentina and Manchester City star Sergio Aguero. Khun is a C-rank regular from the Khun family and is the best friend of main protagonist Bam. His birthday is on the 29th of November, making him a Sagittarius. His current age is unknown. Khun is a young human male with a pale skin complexion that stands at 5'6'1", which is roughly around 170 centimeters. He has quite a short build, but does hold some muscle. He has silver blue hair worn down that reaches around shoulder height and has bangs that sweep across his face, and a blue bandana is worn underneath it. His eyes are sharp, angular, and of a deep blue color. Attire-wise, Khun wears a white shirt with a black tie, pale grey trousers, and carries around a mysterious brown suitcase with him that I will talk about later in the video. Personality-wise, Khun is a guy that has a bit of mystery surrounding him and is one that we need to keep an eye on. On the surface, he is very level-headed, bold, and has a cool and collected demeanor about him. He is definitely very intelligent, but in a way that has been described as dangerous. Khun is a very manipulative person and has a very smug look to him when carrying out his plans. Khun would have no problem using others for his own personal gain and can be ruthless and aggressive in his ways of doing so. That is plain to see, as he is seen to enjoy these playful acts where he is toying with people, finding great enjoyment in doing so. Beneath this, he is pretty friendly and definitely has a sensitive side. It's said that Khun is actually the most human of the characters in the series. He can show levels of care and is pretty cautious, especially in incidents involving Bam. He does keep himself to himself and has a pretty guarded front. He has a deep care for things he finds precious and would go as far as putting himself in danger to protect said things, as much as he tries to hide this side to him. Khun's Japanese voice actor is Okamoto Nobuhiko. He has voiced other characters such as Katsuki Bakugo in My Hero Academia, Ryo Kurakiba from Food Wars, Zack in Angels of Death, Karma Akabane from Assassination Classroom, and more. Now, I imagine that Tower of God is getting an English dub at some point, but I haven't seen who they have cast, so no info here on that just yet. Aguero grew up with his older sister and younger cousin. Though he is a son of Eduin, because of his mother's unimpressive lineage, his status is considered as not decided. At the age of 10, Khun took part in the official fights held by the Khun branch families, where the winner of these epic and inhumane fights are allowed to wear the crest of the Khun family, whereas the others, or losers in this case, were abandoned. Aguero obviously came out of this bloody fight a victor. His mother wanted nothing more than her daughter to become a princess, and in such expected Khun to aid her in getting there. However, he was approached by one of his sister's rivals, a girl called Maria. She wanted his help to win the competition, but he wouldn't help her out, right? Well, he does. Maria was both kind and had a personality that cared for others beyond that of her own well-being. A personality that seemed alien to Khun, but moved him enough to feel that Maria deserved the power that came with being a princess, and thus manipulated the competition in her favor. The results of his actions was that his sister failed to become a princess of Zahard, and the entire Agnis branch family were expelled from the Khun family. As you can imagine, he was hated by his family for this betrayal. Shortly after this, Khun was selected as a regular and he stormed his father's treasure room, taking with him some amazing items, including that mysterious briefcase I spoke of earlier. In terms of abilities, he tends to rely on his masterful intellect, as he is considered a natural genius and expert strategist, but he certainly has more to offer in terms of strength and power. Khun is a beast of a fighter and has some pretty decent combat skills, as referenced by the official 10 family fights I mentioned earlier. Though he looks casual, this guy has incredible strength and is pretty much a trained killer. He is also well adept at using a lighthouse and has mastered quite a few of its abilities. As well as this, he can control Shinsu at some aspect. His takes the form of an ice spear, and though this ice spear isn't totally made of Shinsu, he combines it with spears of his own to unleash these amazingly powerful attacks. Lastly, let's talk weapons. Khun wields things such as knives, a suspendium pulley, and an armor inventory which he received from his father's treasure room, but the main one is that briefcase that's name is Manbaran Dena. This weapon has numerous functions, such as its own pocket dimension, in which the briefcase can hold a large amount of objects with great ease. It can even hide his allies inside, as well as sucking up his enemies, all without affecting the weight of the bag itself. Not only this, but the bag can clone most non-living objects that are placed within it using Shinsu. Khun has mainly used this to copy his knives that he can then throw towards his target. He can also use the bag as a weapon itself. This bag is incredibly strong, so much so that nothing has seemed to even dent it yet. He can use this like a shield against bullet and knife attacks, and then turn the tables by counter-attacking using the bag itself like a bat to completely take out his enemy. But thanks for watching this, my video 5 facts about Khun Aguero Agnis from the series Tower of God. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you'd like to see more characters from this series, let me know in the comments. Now, a quick shout out to Warwick and Animator22 for supporting me on Patreon, as well as the beautiful bunch displayed on the screen, and of course the rest of you supporting me on the other tiers. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for supporting me. If you're interested in what rewards I have to offer on my Patreon, the link is below. Don't forget to smash the like button if you enjoyed this video. Click on those links in the video description and subscribe for more anime content. Till next time, my fellow weebs, peace!